Yo, what's up? Today we're going to be doing a tier list about the NFL teams for next season. These are my predictions. If you disagree, I don't care, but let's get into it. The Bengals, I think they'll have 12 wins. They're a really good team, and assuming Joe Burrow's going to be healthy. And for all of these, I'm just going to assume there's no injuries because it's not really like a fair ranking if you do it otherwise. Patriots, like 4 to 6 wins. Their defense isn't bad, but they really just aren't good at all. Their offense is not good. I could see them picking up 4 wins. The Saints, it's weird because I have them in like that 9 to 10 range. It depends if things go good for them. I'm going to go 7 to 9 to be safe. I think they definitely won't get 7 or 8. I feel like it will be 9. But I could definitely see them being here. Steelers, a similar thing, except I feel like a lot of people are really sleeping on them. They upgrade their defense with Patrick Queen. They have Russell Wilson as a quarterback. I know he's not in his prime anymore, but he was still pretty good for Denver. And yeah, I think the Steelers will be better next season. 49ers, 12 plus wins. They have a really, really good team. Cardinals, 4 to 6. I think they will improve. They did very good in the draft, and it'll be interesting to see what happens with them. Falcons, I got 7 to 9. I originally thought of them being higher, but Kirk Cousins is coming off of an Achilles tear, and there's another quarterback that also is, but Kirk Cousins isn't Aaron Rodgers. So I got them at 7 to 9. I could see them being up here as well, but we'll just have to see. The Ravens, I see them with 11 wins, putting them in 10 to 11. Still a really good team. They have Derrick Henry now. Don't know how much they're going to use him because they like to run with Lamar, but we'll see. Bills, I still think they're a 10 to 11 team. Their defense, they did lose a lot of players, but they didn't lose like that bad of like what other people are saying about them. I still see them as a really good team. I don't see them up there anymore, but I could see them getting 10, 11 wins. Panthers, alright, this is it's an interesting one. They are not good at all. Bryce Young, we still don't know what he will do. I feel like it's not really fair to judge him based off of that year. It was his rookie year, so we'll have to see what happens with them, but I don't know if they're going to be that bad again. They might. He has Deontay Johnson as a receiver, which is an improvement. I'm going to put them in 4 to 6. I don't know if that's a crazy take or not, but that's where I got them. Bears, I see them being 8 and 9. I don't think they're as good as a lot of people are saying that they are. I know they added a lot of stuff, and they obviously got that first overall pick in the draft, but don't know how that's gonna work out. And yeah, we'll just have to see. I think that they are gonna get 8 wins. Browns, I would put them up here because their defense is really good. I do think it's a little overrated, but it is good defense. However, that being said, they have the hardest schedule next season, and I think they're going to be 8, 9 wins. Cowboys, they didn't really do a whole lot. I think they're still going to get 10. Defense, still really good. The Denver Broncos. Yeah, I don't know if I'm over hating on them. I don't hate them at all. I just think that they are terrible. I don't think they're gonna do anything, like, at all. The only good thing on their team was Russell Wilson, and he's gone. I could be wrong. They do have an underrated defense, but we'll just have to see. And if they do bad, I'll take the full blame for putting them down there, but we'll just have to see what happens. The Lions, a very good team. I see them getting 12 plus wins. They went from really bad to really good, and it looks like they're going to be good for a while. Their whole team's young, great defense, great offense. O-line looks great. I see them being really good again. Now, the Tennessee Titans, 7 to 9 wins. They have improved their wide receivers a lot. They added Tyler Boyd and forgot who else, but they still do have DeAndre Hopkins. And if Will Levis ends up becoming as good as he potentially can be, they could be even higher than that. But it's another one of those things. I know I keep saying it. We will just have to see what happens with that. But yep. Oh, they also added Tony Pollard to their running back. He's a really good running back. He's not Derrick Henry. I know they lost Derrick Henry, which is going to be brutal for them, but at least they have a running back. Alright, spent a little long talking about them. Packers, I see them getting 11 wins. I think they're going to be a really good team. Jordan Love looks like a really good quarterback, and their future seems pretty bright. Just have to see. Texans, 12 plus wins. I don't know, because they had a really good year last year, CJ Stroud, but I almost feel like they might underperform this year, despite adding a lot. We'll have to see how Diggs does. I think he'll be good there. Yeah, I'm going to keep them there. 12 plus wins. The Colts. Very, very underrated as well. We'll have to see how Anthony Richardson does. I feel like he might be a little bit overrated. By the way, a lot of people are just saying like how good he is, but he's getting injured a lot. We haven't really seen a lot of how he plays, so we're gonna have to see a full season of him, and I'm sure he'll be good. I think Pittman's a really good and underrated receiver, so we'll have to see what happens there. The Jags, 10 to 11, they're also very underrated. They finished last year really bad. That's because Trevor Lawrence was playing through an injury. Before that, they were 8-3. I think they're going to be closer to that than they are to how they finished the end of the year. Chiefs, unfortunately, 12 plus wins. They are still a very dominant team. I wish they would just go away. The Rams, I'm not as big on the Rams as a lot of people are. I know Puka Nakua had a very good rookie year, but the whole team all around, I just don't feel like they're that great. I think they'll be 9-8 though, so they're not going to be that bad. Chargers, they should have Herbert back, and I had them at 9-8. They have a coach now. They do have a coach. A lot of the talent that was on the team is gone, so we're gonna have to see what happens with that. Dolphins, I also have them there. They struggle in a lot of situations. Tua might not be that guy. Tua can't play in cold weather. His team can't beat good teams. So, I don't know. I don't think they're going to be that great. Vikings. This might be crazy. I have them at 4-6. I don't think they're going to be good. They'll have a full season of Justin Jefferson? Probably, I'm assuming. And if so, he's going to be carrying the offense. I just don't think the team's that good. I don't like their defense. Giants, 4-6. They lost Saquon Barkley. They're not going to be as good. The Jets, 10-11 wins. I could actually see them being more than that, but there's a lot of what ifs. How does Rodgers play after coming back from an Achilles tear? I think he will be fine, though, personally. The Raiders, 7-9 wins. I think their defense is pretty solid. Gardner Minshew, I actually feel like, will have a pretty solid year himself as quarterback. So we'll see what happens there. I don't think they're going to be that bad. Seahawks, same range. There's a lot of talent there. It's just a matter of will it all work. I like their defense. We're just going to have to see. Geno Smith is not the same quarterback he was 2 seasons ago, but we'll have to see. The Bucks, I got them in the 7-9 win range. I don't think they're going to be doing as good as they did last year. I feel like they overperformed a little bit. I still think they're going to be really good, and I have them right here. Eagles, they finished last year really bad, but they added Saquon Barkley to their team. They're going to be good. Washington, 4-6 wins. They're not ready to compete at all. Now, that is the tier list completed. However, I'm going to move a few things around. I think I'm going to move the Texans down a tier. I think they will be really good. I think they'll have 11 wins. But there's a lot of things that we'll have to look out for on that team. I think they'll be really good, though. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to change. Alright, so if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you want more tier lists. I'm going to be making more. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.